She feel shame on you. But that sweet girl. She feel shame on you. Around the girls uptown. She feel shame on you. I'm 41 auntie. She feel shame on you.
We're gonna get this thing on started in a second, y'all. Where the people at? What's bringing? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Live at 8. UD. The cheapest to go. Keeping it going. You reach cheap, keep it brief. We might keep it brief tonight, y'all. I got moves to make. But I'm here, as promised. You know what I'm saying? Warm up with some good HB from them early Apex days. But trying to talk about the best of the best. What's up, District? Hey man, same shit, different toilet. Just trying to see who's gonna come up in here. I want to talk about the best of the best clubs, the best go-go bands, the best restaurants, the best lead talkers, the best concert players, the best whatever y'all think of. The best of the best of DC. Well, that's what I thought. That's what I started out with. We'll see what happens. See if some people come in. Trying to see what y'all favorites is. That favorite team. What the favorites is, man. The favorites. Is it the Ibex? Is it the Black Hole? When we talking about really, we talking about the 90s. Because, I mean, in 2000, they had some joints, I guess, the Mad Chef, the CFE. I don't know too much about CFE. Probably had some spots after that. I'm talking about between the Mets, the Black Hole, the East Side, Ritz, Zulu Cave, which became the Icebox, Taj Mahal. Try to see what's the favorites. What's the favorites? Yeah, the legend. You want to be mods? Hell yeah, please. We ain't doing block words and all that, but yeah. Where my DC people at? Where my go-go people at? Where my party people at? They used to party. It ain't got to just be go-go spots. We remember Blossoms. Let's see, the Republic Gardens. Let me see now. Oh, the Mirage. Oh man. Woo, Lord. The Mirage. Man, that was a hell of an experience. The H2O, Zanzibar, the Met. That's where you played. Who was you playing with, District? What band was that you was playing with up there? The Met definitely was a hell of a spot because it was tight and something about the sound at certain joints, the way the sound hit. And I hear about them chicken wings. Man, I think I had them once or twice, but I know the lady that's the same lady that used to be at Club U. I forget her name, but God bless her. God bless her hands because she used to get it in with that chicken. UGN. UGN. What does UGN stands for? See, you always got mysteries, District. You always, you want me to go. You got codes and do the food though, right? That's what I heard. That's what I remember. I think I only played at the Met. Man, now I think about it, I might have did a Kitty Cabaret one day with the Bucks of Essence. But only time I can remember playing at the Met is with Backyard one time on New Year's Eve. That's crazy. The Bucks ain't do the Met that much, huh? Man, I never thought about that. That's why I don't know about the chicken and all that. Underground. Oh, Underground Band. Yeah, okay. I know that name. Familiar. What you play? The Keys? Man. Oh, the Congo. Okay. All right. All right. Y'all got some joints on YouTube? Y'all don't have no joints on YouTube? Oh yeah, I got you. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Like I said, last time I looked, I did see him at Guitar Center or Musicians Friend somewhere. I don't even know. Musicians Friend. It was something like that. Online, I was seeing them, but I don't know. How real it is if they in stock. But you can definitely get them at Chuck's or somewhere. And maybe you can send me I could get them for you and send them down there. Or next time I come to Atlanta, we can figure something out. Because that shipment gonna be mean. South Florida, you in the Keys, or you in Opa-locka, Miami-Dade. West Palm. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with West Palm. My sister got a timeshare, so we vacation down there quite often. And we go over that bridge. It's a whole nother ball game. You go over that bridge from the resorts. It's a whole different world. But I done stayed in hotels and stuff too, like off the, off the resort, off the Ocean Drive joint. I've been over the bridge and been to the malls, and been down there a lot of years. So okay, you down there? All right, but yeah. So you ain't played nowhere else. You gotta upload them videos too, man. You can't sit on them. What you waiting for them? Yeah, entirely. You hear me? That is a whole different thing going on over there. But yeah, I was trying to do a little throwback Thursday. The rec circuit. Oh, I know about that circuit. That's where we started. Butch, yeah. That's where we started doing the recs. in our neighborhood. Go talk to them and talk to the whoever and draw the flyers up, pass them around the high school, and we'll be at them recs. That was it. That was the intro. That was the entry level joint. And then Butch was around doing Tucker Roads and those was Butch Pick Center, all type of gymnasium type joints. The Salvation Army, which is right here. He was doing that. He did that a few times. Big Butch. 230-5566. You call Big Butch, you put your slam in the mix, huh? Man, how about that for a favorite? Do y'all remember calling Big Butch hotline? In high school, man, after that weekend of shows, or because most time it was on weekends, but that next morning, man, you calling that hotline to see what happened and what cranky got on there. And boy, that shit used to crank on the phone. You hear me? You call that joint, so that was it. Because you couldn't get the tape, that fast. Some people at some point they was doing tapes at the end of the show, but it still ain't, they got to burn. They might burn 20 joints. So if you wasn't there, you was trying to hear what was going on. You said he blasted y'all on the hotline and still put y'all on. Blasted you like what? Like what you talking about? Underground Band. I remember the name, but I remember Exclusive was like, I guess, his last band. That was like his the Big Butch is like his teacher's pet, like his favorites. But early days, it was Progression and Regency. And Progression was kind of like a hint of what we became, right? With what they was doing, the look, and even like Jeff. Jeff was one of the first people showing me stuff. Copycats of who? Certified Funk. Who he had? Epitome, Progression, Regency, Certified, Total Groove. There was a lot of bands he was bringing through, I guess, to try out and put on shows. That was his thing. Fun fact that I don't know if a lot of people know, Big Butch was the first person to bring Backyard to Maryland. He was the first promoter to put Backyard on the show in Maryland. Yeah. Yeah, Kenny, the Congo player for Progression, we call him Congos, is played on a lot of the, he would fill in when Spawn wouldn't show up. And then we played with Proper Utensils. And then we played with Soul Patrol for a nice stint. That's a good buddy of mine right there now. We got that drummer, that Congo player connection from the music. Then when you go out of town, you're in the room together. And then both me and him was chiefing on the breaks and before the show. So we every break, every night, four nights a week, 3 sets, most shows. That's a lot of time to sit and you know what I'm saying, build a rapport and talk shit and laugh. And that's my man. Good dude right there. Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. I guess nobody want to talk about the favorites. But so I'm gonna give you mine. The Ibex, of course. The Ibex was like the mecca. It's for one, something about the sound, that was there. The fact that it was 3 floors, well, 2 floors, really. You got the second floor, and you come in the second floor, and it's a bar on the second floor and the third floor. Come in the second floor during the break or whatever, we'd come down there and they had the TV, they had the screens, and we'd be watching Menace or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This like before all this, before screens and they was playing the games and the boxing and all that. This was back then. And so it seemed like they let you smoke in there, right? So you'd be on that second floor, and them drinks were strong, and just, man, it was just a good time. Then of course you got the third floor with the 2 bars and the balconies going all the way around, right? And the back part of the balcony, you get real dark, pitch black up there. So people was doing what they did. And like I said, it was just the atmosphere. Then, of course, behind the stage, you had them two steel spiral staircases with the platform. And so, they be dancing up on, them joints. And it was just a hell of an atmosphere, man. The best. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, Buck. Oh, okay. Look, I was thinking you some more Hugglebugs. Yeah, I'm like, all right, yeah, Buck. Man, let's talk about favorites. Buck with the studio off. What was it off? Emo over there by Big Ben, Capitol Heights. Because we was practicing in the basement with New Experience right down there off Aiken Ave by the liquor store by the line right there. Old Central and Southern or whatever. My man Cootie lived right there. So at some point we started going to Bucks and we would be walking up Larchmont with a snare, a keyboard, cowbell, that book bag with the tamarines. And we would walk up there sometime to practice at Buck, right? And Buck, they would have it thumping in that basement. It was a little junky in there. Love you, Buck, and everybody knows, yeah, Buck and Earl. Earl and Buck was the two PA joints, two PA companies for when you was playing at Rex and we was young and you know what I'm saying, we had that much money. Buck and Earl gonna come through and get that thing cranking for you. Them was the go-to guys at that time that I know about. Yeah. Earl was from Earl was a C Pleasant, Buck and Capitol Heights. And so we used to go practice at Mark's studio too. Remember Mark's studio on Addison Road? Right there by the Shell, crossing Central Avenue, right there, that house on the left, if you're going towards Capitol Heights, you're going towards Marlboro Pike. Mark's studio was everything. $20. Mark or Buck. You couldn't get in Buck joint, we in Mark joint. Man, staples of go-go in them days. So necessary, very important to the culture. Shout out to Mark and Buck. I think Mark had got locked up at some point, man. I hope he all right, man. I hope he all right, man. But if you ever get watch this, Mark, much love and respect. And you too, Buck. And your daughters. Everybody remember them. Like I said, it was a little junky in there, Buck. We used to be like, all right. This is a fire hazard, Buck. I ain't gonna run in here, are they? But you know what I'm saying? He got you in there for rehearsal. It's about the same, probably about a dub. We'd be in high school, you know what I mean, at lunch, bumming. We'd be bumming money because everybody had to have that $2 or $3. They had a whole hook, quarter nickel, dime penny. Quarter nickel, dime penny. Support a musician. We try to go to practice. Trying to help us go to practice. Pay for practice, pay for practice. We need to go to practice. We try and pay for practice. We try and pay for practice. Help us out. Help us out. You got $2, you got $1. It was cheap, yeah, facts. And it was thumping. I don't know. I'm picturing this like when you first come in the door. It was like this tweet. It was like this speaker. I think it had plastic on the door or something. It was like a speaker with a cage that I can remember for a long time. And when that shit, it would bang and all that shit would rattle and the door would rattle, right? And it'd be like, "Yep, it's time to crank." It's like y'all, like I tell y'all, I just started playing. So when I'm telling you about we got 8 to 10, and the next band coming in at 10, and them niggas coming in, they got their EBs on. I don't know why I remember wintertime. And he'll let them, maybe the dude paying for the practice will be standing there, or usually ain't gonna let everybody in there. Ain't that much room. But we might be going over a little bit or something. And I'll be playing. Niggas be looking at me like, good shit. Let's crank that shit, young. I just be like, okay. Niggas is about to try to kill me over the crank. I'm just a young buck trying to get my chops and my stamina together. I'll be like, man, he got a 380 in that ED, and he is not playing about this crank. But that's just how serious it was, man. That's just, it's nothing personal. It's just like crank. You know what I'm saying? You got to that face, the crank face. They would hit me with the crank face. So now they would do that. But that days, baby. Never had the top joint. Yeah, a lot of them spots you got to bring foot pedal snare, cymbals maybe, and that high Congo, baby. That high Congo, we call it Congo. Deep sea. You hear me? Yeah. And he used to charge like $250 on the regular, but when he pulled out that big PA, how much was it? 500. Then so Buck had a band called Special Request too. I mean, later down the line, we had did a show with them. I got it on YouTube. Matter of fact, it's I think it's called The Name of the Game. Possible Potential. We went down the road, did a joint with Buck. Man, I seen them not too long ago. I don't remember how many years. It was somewhere, but definitely shout out to Buck. Oh, he never went over 2. Yeah, okay. I'm just guessing. But it's a different day now. There's a whole lot of PA companies, a whole lot of bands, a whole lot of rehearsal studios, but not a whole lot of clubs like we had. Them good old days, way before the VIP section, way before the pay $150 to stand in this corner, have a little couch, or maybe not even a couch, a little chair, and we're gonna give y'all this bottle that we're gonna mark up, and way before all that. So you come in there, you're standing up. It's a party. You're mixing and mingling. Ain't nobody that important. I mean, they might have had a section, you got a little section for the bands, a little back room or something, but nothing like that now where they charging people and all that. And, we talked about this before. We'll talk about it again. The game changed. The politics behind it, the laws and the dance hall license and all these things and violence that they attached to it, and the violence that actually was attached to it. But we made it through in them days, and we had a time. The Taj Mahal, like these was dance halls. The Black Scorpio, both of them, right? All the armories, the firehouses. Oh, that just brought me back. We would do Oxon Hill Fire. I remember, we do different firehouses, but we did Oxon Hill Firehouse one time. It was like it started snowing. That's how I remember, because we had to leave at 2 a.m. We was about to crash and sliding. But we used to do the California Love Jump with the Bucks. And it's just certain moments that's so powerful, and the synergy and the lock is so locked. And you know what I mean? It's a feeling. And in that moment, I just remember looking up like, this joint is like we on one tonight. Bum, 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 bum. In the city, Glass Manor City, Glass Manor Firehouse. Man, sometimes, boy, but it's so many that I can't even remember the name, because they all wasn't just clubs. The American Legions, and I remember another one, American Legion in Rockville, Huckabucks and Optimistic Tribe. Woo-wee! Man, that was a time. Peony and Ican and Chief and Quan out of Rockville. And we talking about the Huckabucks. Just after the radio popping, all that. So you can imagine the crowd in that joint. Man, some good old days, man. Some good old days. Yeah, these clubs ain't really the same. I do like 55. I ain't been in a lot of them. I like Nipsey's, they said Jihad just closed down, but I like that joint. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? The 55 kind of it's kind of Ibex Bex-esque, and I like the way they got theirs little sections and little holes. And you go, it's a pseudo balcony thing. I don't like how they just got that one bar right there, that one little bar like next to the stage. You know, I think they should try to do another bar somewhere in there. And most of the joints now is lounges. Aqua's cool. I like Aqua. Restaurant 55 ain't bad, but a lot of these joints they more like lounges and sitting down. You know, you ain't no dance floor type of action like it used to be. That Subway out Addison Road, right? Wasn't it a Pizza Hut too at some point? Addison Road. I know what you're talking about. It seemed like it was a pizza joint at some point too, but yeah, Nasty Band. I remember Nasty. Yeah, Butch. Like, oh yeah, that was probably a big Butch joint. Butch, you know, Butch will be working with us a lot. We would do a lot of joints with Butch. I remember the American Legion on Ritchie Road. We would do that joint with exclusive Butch joints. Those thumping young troopers. Here they are. Those thumping young troopers from parts unknown. Or from Southeast. See. Nigga look like a big walrus. Big stinky Butch. Yeah, man. But you know, hey, they ain't nobody perfect, man. Butch served his time and Butch did a lot for Go-Go. And he ain't looking too good right now, but shout out to Butch, much respect. And because he definitely did a lot for the culture. And that's all I'm talking about. You know. Smell. But anyway, man, I'm getting on out of here, man. Just sticking to my commitment. But like I said, definitely gonna have some more topics and I'm about to get on my StreamYard and really lay this thing out real nice, you understand? But I will be here tomorrow at 8. Like I said, 5 days straight. I'm here. You gotta follow through. You gotta follow through and do what you do. You understand? No matter what. Because sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, but each time I've been on here, there's always somebody talking to me. And we usually tap into some memories or some some value, some things that I can offer or I've learned or experienced that I can share with the go-go loop. You know what I mean? Chief always on the go and Chief gonna always keep it cranking. UD! And I can always go back and cut these moments up and place them in shorts for later. It's all about adding value, man. And bringing the community together, right? Go-go loops. To educate, innovate, and preserve our culture. I'm gonna put go-go on the map by putting go-go on my back. Huh? You know what I said? I'm gonna put go-go on the map by putting go-go on my back. Huh? Because King Kong ain't got shit on me. Huh? You understand that? You understand what we're talking about? You understand what we're trying to do? Huh? You talking about 007, you talking about Mission Impossible, you talking about something that's never been done? You think we can't do it? We're going to do it. To educate, innovate, and preserve the culture. For the people, for the crank. Because it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that go-go swing. Huh? Huh? And y'all remember to keep it cranky. Y'all tell all the beat makers, you know, all the producers, all the closet room producers, and all the studio producers, and the little nephew that got a laptop. He got his MPC. He thinking he making beats, huh? Huh? Don't know how to play a lick of instruments, but he make beats. Huh? Oh, he making beats, but he call himself a producer. You ain't that yet. Huh? Young fella, back up, calm down, huh? Take your time. But you tell him, tell all your DJ friends and your content creators, they can go to gogoloops.net and get these loops royalty free. You need something to put in the back of your video, something sexy, nice little beat or something. You gotta go to Go-Go Loops. You can't get this nowhere else. This is the best crank in the world, the most authentic official crank in the world. When it comes to funky drummer drumming, Go-Go Loops. These other niggas are slumming. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at my face. You know what I did. I put that crank and I locked it. We put that cowbell in there and get busy. When he got busy, we kept it a buck. And we coming back too. All right, I'm gone, y'all. Until tomorrow, live at 8. Keep it cranking.